Tilly, you're wearing number 13. Is that an issue?
Not at all. You'll notice I have not put it upside down. I went to do it knowing the tradition and I thought, I don't believe in superstition. I'm not unlucky. Why did I put this upside down? And I flipped it back around, so not at all an issue.
I love it. I actually really do enjoy that. Is there anything else, though? There are other little habits, quirky things that you get into before races?
I like to dance. You may have noticed me booking just then. So before I race, like today, me and the girls, we had the music up loud. We're jumping around the hotel room, just dancing and having fun. So for me, that's just a way to release that tension that starts building up before a race. And yeah, you come on feeling super pumped.
So there is that nervous tension. That is your way of actually disguising the tension, to not think about it.
Yeah, I think so. When you turn that anxiety into more, or let's call it nervousness, into excitedness, I think that really helps you to perform a little bit better, not be so edgy on the bike, loosen up. So yeah, turning that nervous energy into just positive, ready to get it energy. Positive
vibes. So Rock Salt Live SRAM, that's the vibe of the team. You've had a fantastic week with the first days of the actual women's tour, getting second overall with Nicole Frayne last week with the National Championship. So how's the vibe in the team? Obviously must be high.
Oh yeah, we're buzzing. We've been having such a good time, and I guess we came into this thinking, there is better teams, or thinking Bike Exchange would be so strong. We can't, we never want to say we can't beat someone, but I guess we all sort of on the inside were feeling like, maybe we're, going to be a bit disappointed. There's that fear of disappointment, but I think we didn't even try to win the teams at first, and we realised, hey, we're actually super strong. We are really strong riders, and all we have to do is sprint to the line on this one, and we've got it. So that's what we did. We all put in a bit of effort to make sure we were finishing as high as possible, and yeah, obviously Nicole smashed it, so yeah, it was really good.
Collectively, that all makes complete sense as a team, but what about for you personally? You're only fairly new to the sport.
Yeah, it's been, I don't know, not 2 years yet, but something like that, and then obviously with all the non-racing that's been happening. So this has been my biggest field, I guess, the most depth in a bunch I've ever had. First crit racing, things like that. So for me, it is just, I guess, getting used to being around so many riders, but I think I'm also discovering where I sit amongst it. And for me to finish top 10, I know it doesn't mean too much to a lot of people, but for me, it's like a super sort of good indication that I just need to get more practice, and yeah, and I'll get there one day.
Practice is an interesting term because in cycling we talk about training, not practice. Normally we've done enough practice by riding over the years and it comes down to the hard training, but you actually do need that practice, the skills.
Yeah, absolutely. I've had a year of training in my house on Zwift. I've had so much training, not as much as some, but yeah, the training thing hasn't been as much of an issue as the experience. And in bike racing, there's so much to be said for the experience you have. You look at someone like Peter Mullins. It's, her numbers, they're great, sure, but it's her experience, and she's been doing it a long time, but she has that instinctive, I guess, prowess at racing, and that's something that I think I could have, but I need to get out there and experience it more, and then we'll find out if I've got it, yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing how you progress because you've come so far in such a short amount of time, so well done, Tilly.
Thank you so much.